Hi everyone. So, it's not even a day after Artfight ended, and I'm already recording this. I don't know why, I wasn't planning on it. I already wrote the script for the video, so I'm gonna go into it. So this year I joined Artfight, and things happened. Hello everybody and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Wolf and So this was my first year in Artfight, and don't get me wrong, it was amazing and exciting and it was fun. I'm just so exhausted. If you don't know what Artfight is, why are you here? Artfight is an annual event that any type of artist can participate in, and you'll compete in 2 teams and try to earn points for your team by drawing other people's OCs. And at the end, the Artfight team will tally up all the points and announce later who won. I myself had heard of Artfight last year, but I didn't know what it was, and I just saw people participating in it, and I was like, okay, well, it's too late for me to get involved, so I didn't get involved. And then sometime in February, I learned how it works and how to get involved, and then yeah, I was excited. I decided to make a game plan and tried to make some references. I made one and hated it, and then I stopped about a month or 2 before it started, and I still procrastinated because I didn't know what I was getting in for, so I decided to pick a few of my characters to introduce, and then I got overzealous and added way too many. I ended up not customizing my account because of this, but So in the background, you're probably going to be seeing a few time lapses of some of the attacks I did, just for everyone to know, just because, yeah. Anyway, Artfight finally started, and I was eager to participate and animate. And I ended up starting working late because I had just come back from my trip and I was exhausted as well because, you know, I'd hang out with my best friend and I was tired from the flight because I was flying alone and I did not like that. And it was about 2 or 3 days later I finally got it together and started attacking people. You can tell this is partially scripted but not fully scripted because I'm just going to be going on tangents. Sorry about that. I managed to pump out 2 animations and 8 drawings, which, by the way, I'm not super proud of the first animation I made, not gonna lie. I think it was just a good warm-up animation, and then the first 3 drawings, I'm so sorry, I don't like them. But I made more, and, you know, I made some of my favorites, so that's really good. But I got burnt out over my 3rd animation because I chose characters that were too complicated to animate and just were not working for me, and I felt so bad because I really enjoyed drawing them together, and I really wanted to make them for this person because I know what it's like to have characters that you love to ship together, and I really wanted to make that, but I had to stop because I knew if I kept going I was not going to be able to make anything else. So, as all reasonable people do, I started my mass animation attack and spent about 2 weeks on it. While working on this animation, my next Storytime, I made the animatic for it and the script, and then I made a banner for my channel and a thumbnail for the one of the videos I made because I didn't like it, and I made my Q&A video, and I also participated in a few collabs. Like, I really was dreading working on this just because there were some characters that I was not prepared to draw, and then I finally finished the line art because I hate line art, and I was like, yes! I can do this! I'm finally on coloring, and I was so excited because coloring was like one of the last stages I had to go through, and then realized the first character in the lineup was easy to draw, but not to color. Yay! If there's anything to take away from my first Artfight experience, it's to stop picking complicated character designs to animate. Why do I hate myself? Anyways, I finished that animation finally and realized the next 2 animations I had planned, because I had more planned because I thought I could do it in time, obviously. And I realized I only had 3 days left. and I still had to edit the animation, and in the span of 3 days, plus August 1st, which is today, for me. Because like it's super nice because Artfight allows you to post the next day, which is probably so people don't stay up super late and burn out over it, which is really nice of them. Not only had I edited the other video though, I had made 17 more drawings. What is wrong with me? With all that said, oh god. I'm sorry. With all that said, I got super lucky. I didn't have any bad experiences with Artfight this year. I was super scared that something was gonna happen because I've heard a lot of problems from last year, and it was crazy. And then, you know, people got hacked like the month before because, you know, links and stuff. But you know what, the amazing Artfight team managed to shut it down really fast. And anyway, I'm really grateful to all the people who had participated and attacked me, and I attacked them. And huge props to the Artfight team for running the site, doing all the promo art, everything. If you can, I'd really recommend donating. This community is great for small and big artists, and you know, there are some problems with it still, but honestly, I had a great experience myself despite everything that happened. Next year I might participate, but I'm not doing any heavy duty animation again. Anyways, if you participated in Artfight, I'd love to hear about your experience down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd mean a lot if you'd like, and if you want to see more from me, maybe consider subscribing. It'd really help out the channel, other than your view, which also helps out the channel. Thank you so much for that. Anyways, thank you so much for making it to the end. I've repeated myself. Anyways, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm doing a little better. I mean, it's the same day that I'm editing the video, so, you know, I have problems. But anyway, look at all this lovely art I got. It's on the left of me, I think. I got this all while I participated in Artfight. Some of these are revenges. I think a mass attack is, like 2 mass attacks are in there, I believe. But I love it all so much. And if anyone who attacked me during Artfight is watching, thank you so much for all of it. Again, I commented under as many as I could. And all that, I just, like, you know, like, I was just scared to respond to, like, people who said thank you so much and stuff. So, yeah, anyway, look at all of it. I will add public subscribers next time. I really wanted to share all of this because I cannot express my thanks enough. Bye!